But it's very exciting to get into a completely different world for me, trying to tell a story through dance, through movement, and using this, very big symphonic music that I'm not used to. I use a lot of Baroque music. I've been also using classical like Wagner and things like this, but Tchaikovsky I never did before, and it's very difficult, and it's also very inspiring. But I don't think I would have ever done Sleeping Beauty if I wouldn't arrived here somehow. I tried and I talked to Mr. Kerman, it's better to do something absolutely different. Don't think of Petit Pas when you look at my choreography because it's got nothing to do with it. There's not one step. I am a choreographer. I am not somebody who reconstructs ballets. I also respect enormously Marius Petipas' work, and I would not borrow any of his steps. I wouldn't put my dirty hands in his beautiful work, I know many people does, everybody does, but I wouldn't dare to do that. I prefer to do something absolutely different. It's a shame he's not alive and I cannot talk to him, or Tchaikovsky is not alive and I cannot sort of say to him, can you give me an advice? Do you think I should do it or not? Do you mind if Aurora instead of this will do that? But I am somebody who loves music, who respects very much composers and musicians and artists, and I hope I won't deserve, or I hope that I will deserve to do this piece, that Tchaikovsky, if he sees my ballet, he won't move in his grave. I try to follow the music and I get inspired by the sounds of the music, and when there is Aurora variation, then I try to make Aurora dance. When there is the variation from Carabosse, then I put Carabosse on stage, moving and expressing what the music says. And that's what a choreographer is about, trying to express through movement what the choreography is saying, especially when it is a ballet written, a music written for ballet, I try to get rid of all the theatrical moments that for me are so long. All the mime, all these things and all these things. And it's beautiful for the classical version, but right now I cannot be 5 minutes just with dancers on stage doing sort of mime, sort of theater. I don't know what it is, this for me. So I try to do all that with dance. There is not mime in my ballet. Maybe that's the most different thing. Still, Petit Pas, when he did Sleeping Beauty, he tried to take away as much as possible all this theater and these mime parts in the ballets. And he tried to show more technique from class, and that's why Sleeping Beauty is a lot of technique and less mime. But 100 years later, still for me, it's too much mime, too much theater. They are very nice. They are very nice to work with. I think they are very good at what they do, but a dancer can't always just be learning. You can't only live off doing things that they've been already done. They always learn things from other choreographers. Mostly they are not alive anymore. So they need to grow as an artist, also as persons, to do new things, new productions that are made on them. Sometimes I give them a step, sort of like their old version, and they say, no, please, we want to do something completely new. So I feel them very happy to have somebody who is making steps on them. It's like making a jacket by measure, not just bought in a boutique. Public is going to like it because dances are good, because we do it really honestly. We don't do it to have a big success. We don't do it to go against anybody or to make a big scandal, at least me. We just work because it happened now. I'm here and I'm in a great theater with beautiful dancers. Let's do something new. So I think it would be frustrated for the audience if they come to see Sleeping Beauty and it's the same thing. I have to do something different.